This is Andy with NMS Imaging. What I'm about to show you is a product called Documents for Invoices from ReadSoft. It's a self-teaching automatic invoice processing system that will classify, sort, and extract the data off of your invoices so you can submit that to your document management system or send it to your accounting system for processing. Here is an invoice that INVOICES has processed. It has identified the supplier. It has also automatically identified the buyer and has extracted the data that we've predefined for our invoices, including invoice number, invoice date, PO number, and line item detail. So if we look at what is captured here, it's captured the invoice number, automatically read it and dropped the value in and presented it to the operator. We have the invoice date. We've got the PO number, which we can also tag back to your system and do a three-way match if you need that. We've also captured freight. And if an operator needs to change any of the data, they don't have to do any keying. They just have to rope off the correct data. It drops it in and automatically revalidates. Now if we look at the bottom, here's all of the line item detail in this invoice, including article number, quantity, description, unit price, extended amount. If we remove all of this, I can show you what it's like for an operator to process a new invoice that the system could not automatically learn. The system prompts the operator. It wants the article number. We just rope that off with our mouse. We rope off the description. Move to the quantity. We don't have a unit of measure on this invoice. We do have a unit price. And we also have an extended amount. We click Finish. INVOICES will automatically take the data that we put in, figure out where the rest of the line items are, extract that data, and populate the fields. Now, the system does teach itself, or it will learn itself on the line items, but if we need to do it this first time, it'll take what we've taught it and apply it to every other invoice that it identifies by the same supplier. So now what we have down here is all the line item detail. If we click in the description, it takes us to the portion of the invoice where that line item is. Everything is green, which means that it's all correct. We click OK, and we move to the next invoice. That's as simple as it is to verify an invoice for the operator. The next invoice comes right up. What we have here is automatically identified as Cisco Systems. It identified the buyer as well. And this is a 4-page invoice, so we have 4 pages of line item detail. If we click through here, it'll take us to the page where that line item exists. So you can see your very complex invoices such as your telecom bills. They could be dozens, if not hundreds of pages. An invoice will automatically move to the next page, extract the line item detail. We can also do calculations on these line item detail. We can add up the quantity times the amount and make sure that the extended amount is calculated correctly. We can also calculate in freight and tax. So whatever you need to do for your business rules, we can automatically calculate with the line item detail that we extract. This one's OK. We click OK. Visit us at nmsimaging.com and find out how NMS and ReadSoft Documents for Invoices might be able to help your accounts payable department.